In today's video, we're discussing what businesses need to know about VoIP phone systems. If you're a business owner or manager, you know that effective communication is key to your success. That's why it's important to stay up to date on the latest technologies and tools available to help you stay connected with customers. A VoIP phone system is a telephone system that uses voice over IP technology to place and receive calls over the internet. VoIP phone systems are becoming increasingly popular for businesses of all sizes as they offer a number of advantages over traditional telephone systems, which we'll go into later. For more about VoIP and how it works, check out our video on VoIP where I explain how it works in more detail. When it comes to VoIP phone systems, there are two main types, on-premise and cloud-based. First, let's talk about on-premise VoIP phone systems. Like a traditional phone system, on-premise VoIP phones use a physical phone to make and receive calls. The main difference between the two is that your traditional phone system relies on a landline, whereas an on-premise VoIP phone relies on the internet to work. Be sure to check out our video for more on VoIP versus landline for businesses. An on-premise VoIP phone system needs to be installed and managed on your own server, which means you'll need to have an IT team to help make sure that everything works smoothly. They require more upfront investment since you'll need to purchase your on-premise phones and have ongoing maintenance costs. On the other hand, you have more control over its features and don't have to rely on a third-party server. This is quite different from cloud-based VoIP phone systems. Instead of waiting weeks or even months to set up, Dialpad allows you to easily get your phone system ready within minutes, even if you're not an IT person. Not only that, cloud-based VoIP phones are easier to manage, scale, and don't require upfront investment or maintenance costs. You can easily add or remove lines as needed. You'll also get flexibility with Dialpad. Instead of relying on an on-premise phone, you can just download our app to your smartphone, your computer, or tablet to stay connected to your customers. VoIP systems come with a host of features that can improve productivity and collaboration in the workplace. One of the biggest advantages of VoIP is that it significantly reduces the cost of making calls, both for businesses and individual users. Traditional phone systems require businesses to pay for separate lines for each phone and also for long-distance charges for calls made out of the local calling area. VoIP uses a single internet connection for all calls, so businesses only need to pay for a single broadband line. Many VoIP systems include call recording capabilities, which can be useful for training purposes or for quality control. With a cloud-based provider, your call recordings are stored in the cloud for you and can be accessed from anywhere. Aside from other useful features like caller ID and call forwarding, Dialpad AI provides you with call transcriptions, which means you no longer have to take notes. This can be a huge lifesaver if you're handling an influx of calls and trying to keep track of every conversation. There are a number of VoIP phone providers out there, so before we end this video, we wanted to share 4 important factors to consider when choosing a VoIP phone system. 1. Upfront investment and ongoing costs. On-premise VoIP systems require more initial investment and ongoing maintenance costs than cloud-based systems. Consider your budget, whether you're willing to make a larger upfront investment and whether or not flexibility is important. Number 2, features. Most VoIP phone providers have tiered plans to fit different budgets, so your budget will affect the features you have access to. Establish what are the essential features that your business phone system needs in order to be productive. Number 3, scalability. Consider whether you need a system that's scalable so you can add or remove lines as needed. It's typically easier to get a new team member set up on a cloud-based VoIP system compared to an on-premise one. And 4, IT resources. On-premise VoIP systems require more IT resources for installation and maintenance than cloud-based systems. Make sure you have the necessary IT staff or support in place before choosing an on-premise system. For more about VoIP phone systems and Dialpad, head over to dialpad.com.